Okay, guys, we're going to get through the worst war of the season so far, so try not to cringe, but let me tell you what, you are going to. This is going to be real bad, so let's get right into it. I start off on node 4, not too bad. This is deep into the Aegon grind, right? I am just exhausted. I think that's what happened. I got a little bit fatigued, didn't bother to do enough scouting, made some really poor decisions. First fight is not a big deal. As far as the actual fighting goes, I didn't do terrible. I just made really bad decisions, right? So let's just see how this goes. I've got suicides on. Not worried about this first fight at all. My plan was to turn the suicides off when I get to the main path. So I get the steadfast approach, which is kind of nice. It means I don't have to take any more chip damage the rest of this fight, or a good chunk of it. So I decided to go ahead and use that, spam the heavies. She's against the wall, so I can do a few of them in a row. A little bit weird there at the end there, but I got one more in through the special 3, and then that was a wrap for Captain Marvel. Didn't get up to 2 charges, mostly because of the suicides. I just wasn't able to get to 40 hits because I was doing too much damage. But we move on to node 33, and we are looking at a skill champion on 33. Who is it? Oh yes, it's a 6-star skill champion, unduped. That means it's, yeah, Daredevil Classic, I think. Yeah, Classic Daredevil. Yeah, not too worried about him. I think at this point I scouted, right? Not scouted. I took a look ahead and I thought, well, I brought Vision for the mutant on Spite. I thought it was going to be a Cable. I knew it could potentially be an Iceman, but I was really thinking Cable. So I thought, you know what? I really should leave the suicides on so I don't time out on that, on the Cable or Iceman, just in case the heals happen or it's a 565. Vision benefits a lot from having those suicide masteries on, like a lot. So I decided to keep them on because I thought, well, I just need Sentry for these 2 fights. And then Sentry would do decent with suicides on versus the Dormammu immunity boss. So I throw on all these boosts thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be a breeze. With the suicides on, I'm going to do so much damage. The only thing is I just can't get hit, right? Oh, I had a notification there. Sorry about that. I just can't get hit. I really don't. If I got hit, the indestructible is not going to save me, and I'm going to be SOL, right? So I'm doing tons of damage even with only 2 reality warps. It's pretty good. It's very good. And then the power lock is great. Look at that. Willpower is keeping me in the game. He does have despair, it looks like. So it's not great. It's not perfect, but once the bleed wears off, for sure, I am healing up with that power lock. So yeah, it wasn't it wasn't a huge deal. It didn't help me a tons, but it got me through the fight anyway. Here's the problem. Here's the real problem. I should have consulted my chart. You guys can see who's on the chart right there. It's Void, and you don't go into Void with suicides on. As soon as I saw him, I knew it was over. There's no way to get out of this fight without with suicides on. I can intercept as much as I want. It's not going to happen. My only hope was, I said, if I can just get to the heavy stance and it procs, then maybe I can do like a couple heavies and they'll crit and he'll die. And I tried to get one in real quick. I was like, what if it'll do 50,000 damage? I don't know. And it died. So we'll go back here. So good. I could have gone in with Vision. I think I would have been fine, but I was in a rage of fury and I changed my masteries. And oh god, it was bad. And I don't know exactly why I didn't change them beforehand. I do know it was because of the fight coming up. I thought I really wanted Vision to have his suicide masteries on, and actually I think the way that the next fight goes, it would have been better if I did have them on. So let's just recap. In general, if I have to fight a Void and an Iceman again on these 2 nodes, I'm bringing in Corvus Glaive and he's gonna rip through them. Unless I have my suicides on, in which case Iceman, or not suicides. Sorry, no. Unless I don't have my suicides on, and then I can bring Sentry. I'll be fine, and I might actually bring in Aegon to deal with these guys. Aegon's pretty cool. I think just based on the number of the amount of buildup he needs, though, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use both of them in any war, right? So I'm gonna have to kind of choose at the beginning of the war which champion's gonna be my main attacker, which is kind of cool. I like that. It kind of keeps things interesting. I play this Void fight really well for having no power, really well. I have no idea why I didn't just go in with Vision, but the 565 nature of Sentry worked out pretty good for this fight. And I did heal. I had to heal up Sentry anyway for the Dormammu fight because I wasn't about to take on Dormammu with Vision. So here we go. We get into the mutant fight, and I'm like, okay, I still got a boost on. It's a 3-minute boost, I think. Or no, I was gonna throw one on. Oh, it was an invulnerability boost. So I decided to throw on the invulnerability boost. It's all good, and jump in here. And I thought Cable, but no, it's Iceman. Look at that PI. This is a 565. I would bet Sig 200. I never actually looked, and then I started looking at how much damage this is doing. Like you don't really think about and cold snap. So, oh God, guys, with Sentry, I probably would have survived that. To be honest, I had willpower. A 565 is going to regenerate more from willpower. So this is crazy. I just have to get through this fight now. This should be doable, but like I said, I think the fatigue. Just the duration of this fight was going on really long. I think you can guess what's going to happen, but I won't spoil it because I'm pretty bad about spoiling my own videos. So we'll see. We'll see me try and keep his power bar low. Probably should have dodged that special 2. Got caught by that. Of course, the cold snap applies. Try to get an intercept. It's all over. It's all over. Oh, man. Who knows? With the suicides, I may have ended the fight earlier. I would have had him lower. Probably not. I probably would have died anyway. Here's the pain in the butt is that I had to revive Vision. I'm spending more glory. I looked it up. I spent more glory on this war than I did over the entire 11 or 10 previous wars combined. This one war. And I used these team potions here. I used these team potions here in order to heal up Sentry because I needed him healed up for the next one, and I figured those have always just been there. Why not just use them? So I heal Vision back up to max. This is far from over. I mean, Iceman's still at 50%. This is not a cleanup fight. I need to go in thinking that the full fight is about to happen here, right? He's still above 50%. So I go in, with that attitude and thinking, nope, I am not letting him throw another special one. I'm gonna use my special one and drain his power, and he's not throwing another one. So we do that. It's all going okay. That was I don't remember that happening in game. It must be a video thing. So that little speed up there, that was weird. I get him to a special 2. I feel a lot more comfortable dodging the special 2, but then I have my own special 2, so I figure I'll take the damage. I'll take the free damage, and I'll power drain him all the way. Ice armor, of course, keeps him stun immune occasionally. I'm using my specials to keep him below power. I noticed maybe some animations are missing here. This is kind of strange. But anyway, I finished this one out, and thank God we can move on to the last fight, which you would think I'd be crapping my pants because this is a Dormammu 5. Actually, no. Looking at the PI, I'm pretty sure it's a 455 Dormammu. Not the worst thing to face in the world. Let's check. Yeah, 455. Not the worst thing, but I have a 565 Sentry, class advantage, fully healed to the max. Got 5 reality warps. This shouldn't be an issue, and it's not. I go in pretty hard. I just do my Sentry thing. I block, I bait the heavy, go in for punishing. I need to get up to 10-hit combo, and then throw my special 1, which is nice, because I get that right off the bat because of all the block damage I've been taking. Wait for that heavy animation to go. Would have been nice to have the perfect block at this point, but I do get it, and you can see here, I'm just blocking, waiting for him to throw a special 2, and look at this perfect block. Oh, the perfect block is so nice. The perfect block is so nice. So he's hitting into my block a lot. Dormammu likes to do that. I wait for the heavy. That's all I have to do. I do proc a dexterity, so I am degenerating. But look how fast he's going down. He's dropping, guys. He's dropping due to these heavies. These heavies are crazy, and they're even crazier now that I have Aegon. So looking forward to that. He gets all the way back up to another special 2. I think it would be nice to bait it out, but I decided not to. And I have the power boost on, so you can see that special 2 almost gave me another special 2. So I'm almost ready to go, and I just need to get another one, and there it goes, and Dormammu goes down. Pretty easy fight. That went really well, but I was very upset that I died twice. I felt really bad. Sorry to my alliance. You know, I'm not sure if it was my fault we lost the war, but I definitely contributed to the loss. So we lost the war versus this Chinese alliance. They beat us pretty badly, I think. It was probably our worst war. I mean, even when we fought, even Zeus, like the Master Alliance, or D69 and other Master Alliance, nobody beat us this badly. These guys stomped us. It was brutal. So we didn't have a chance. And so we are firmly in Platinum 2 now. There was a small glimmer of hope going into war number 12, but it's very small. The hope is draining. Platinum 2 looks like it's where we're at for this season, but that's okay. The rewards are definitely less. I think the shards for tier 5 basics are 5,000 as opposed to 10,000 in Platinum 1. So it's a big jump. It's a big jump down. But hey, you know what? We can make it up next season. It's all good. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. One more war, and I did manage to get Aegon, Sentry, and the... No, I think I brought Vision. Aegon and Sentry into the same war. So you're going to get to see that synergy coming up in the next war video, guys. Take care.